Hi, I'm Paul Stringfellow, Technical Director here at Gartner Systems. Right now, we're in the middle of technical conference season. Many of Gartner's key technology partners running some of their biggest events of the year. And I always find these events hugely important from both a technical and strategic information level. So coming up on 29th of October here in EMEA is one of actually my favourite events of the year. It's NetApp INSIGHT. So if you've never attended INSIGHT or you're considering whether it's something you should be spending time on, what is it that you can expect to find from this year's INSIGHT event? So to help me to have a look at that and have a chat about it, I'm joined today by John Rollison. John, Senior Director of Revenue Marketing at NetApp. Hi, John.
Hey, Paul, thanks for having me.
No, welcome, and thanks for spending a little bit of time with us today and our customers to share with us what we can expect from NetApp INSIGHT this year. So for people who perhaps have been to INSIGHT or maybe have never been to INSIGHT, what kind of things can we expect to see from INSIGHT this year?
So INSIGHT obviously is NetApp's flagship global event. It's digital this year, like all events, as you said. 12 months ago we'd have been probably meeting in Las Vegas or Barcelona or Berlin, but it's digital this year, which means it's open to everybody to attend and come and hear all about how NetApp can help you unlock the best of cloud and also learn from all of the specialists that we're going to have available to you next week.
Yeah, and I think that cloud message is a real interesting one. I think maybe particularly for those who are not familiar with NetApp's strategic direction. And one of the things that's really struck me from the agenda is some of the speakers that you've got coming in from some of the world's largest public cloud providers. Can you tell us a little bit about who they are and what they'll be covering?
Yeah, no, that's really, really exciting. So we have Satya Nadella, obviously the CEO of Microsoft. We've got Arvind Krishna from IBM. We've got Thomas Kurian, head of Google Cloud, and we've got from AWS Bill Vass. So properly exciting group of speakers, and we think actually this is the first time that group of industry leaders have all been on stage on the same digital event. So really, really exciting that they're joining us. And of course, we also have leaders and technical experts from NetApp. So people like George Kurian, Thomas's twin brother, our CEO, James Whitemore, our CMO. The fabulous Matt Watts. Will be there. So a real range of technical and business content that should give value to really anybody who wants to join us.
And I think you mentioned something before, and I think it's an important thing for people to realize. We talk about data as this kind of really important part of every modern business, but doing things with data, particularly in this much more hybrid and cloud focused world that we have, is not necessarily that straightforward. And I like this kind of messaging NetApp are sharing with us about meeting with specialists. Can you shed a little bit light on that?
Yeah, well, this is the wonderful thing about a digital event. So, you literally anybody can attend. It's free for anybody to attend. You can register and join us. And we've got, literally hundreds of different breakout sessions from, the very exciting, keynotes with the speakers we talked about through to technical sessions on all of the NetApp portfolio and across our partners as well. So, whether you're looking for advances in, all flash storage technologies, you're looking for SAP solutions, you're looking for, public cloud services, there's going to be content that will benefit, anybody who's on whatever part of that cloud journey, really.
So for people who are maybe listening to this and thinking, well, is it really something that I'll benefit from? And maybe particularly those people who are maybe not NetApp customers, not NetApp customers right now. Is there still going to be value for those attending, and maybe regardless of role, whether they have strategic decision making roles or whether they are hands-on techies? Is there going to be something for all of those people?
Yeah, I think so. And the great thing is that because it's a digital event, you can really choose your own adventure. So I would certainly recommend people joining the keynote and hearing from these fabulous speakers. There'll also be a bit of fun there. We have the wonderful 80s group Salt and Pepper apparently joining us, which should be a bit of a laugh. But from that keynote, then, like I say, people can choose their adventure, and the great thing is all of that content will be online after October the 29th as well. So, even if you can only spend, a couple of hours to join the keynote on the day itself, after that, if that whets your appetite, you can dig into, the areas that may be of interest, whether it be more of a technical track. There's a depth of technical content, certainly way below anything I can claim to really get my head around. But there's also a load of business level content as people are making difficult decisions about where they put their workloads and how they invest. So yeah, I would say, you know, hopefully for the people listening to this, I would hope there's going to be value for anybody to join at least some of the event.
John, it sounds like a fantastic event, one I'm certainly looking forward to. One I look forward to the physical version every year, so but equally I'm looking forward to the online version this year, and actually particularly for that idea there that, you know, join in, watch the keynotes, but that content's going to be there for a long time to follow. So I always find that as a great resource for learning and you know, and finding out more about kind of this ever-evolving world of data that we're in. So John, look, thanks for sharing that. I'll make sure that we put in some links around the video for how people can go register the event. But for now, John, thanks for your time, and look forward to seeing you at NetApp INSIGHT on the 29th.
Yeah, you too, Paul. Thank you.